All right, here we are once again. We're going to try to do the microphone, the 5-minute microphone review of the Samson Q8. This time around, we are featuring another dynamic microphone. It's getting its design cues from the Shure SM58. I'm very sure of that, no pun intended, due to the fact that it somehow has a circular format on the grill. Um, Not as round compared to the Shure SM58, but definitely getting its design cues from the Shure SM58, and I won't blame them if Samsung did that, because tried and tested, that's what it is when it comes to the Shure SM58. Anyhow, this is what the Samsung Q8 would sound like. Samsung Q8. All right, so surprisingly, it also has the same gain behavior um, like the Shure SM58. So it at the gain level at 1 o'clock, right at this time, you could almost hear the drop off in terms of the volume and the gain compared to this microphone that I was using earlier. No EQs here, no effects. Everything is just flat, and you could hear the 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 character of the phone the microphone, and it's almost eerily similar to the Shure SM58. It's sounds flatter in terms of how it captures the high frequencies. It's not too sparkly. Um, Proximity effect, boominess. The boominess is also not as bad, um, but definitely the frequency range is more subdued on the high end. The details are more so towards the lower end, so it's trying to emphasize the lower to mid range of the frequency spectrum. The high frequencies are, like what I mentioned, more subdued. So this might work for certain singers. I would say this would balance out female singers or female voices for the most part, and would also emphasize um, male singers who have a mid-range type of character to their voice. So, and if you have a deeper voice, this would definitely emphasize it more so than the other brighter microphones out there. So let's test the plosives here. Peter Piper eats pizza together with Priscilla Preston. Peter Piper eats pizza with Priscilla Preston. Peter Piper eats pizza with Priscilla Preston. So I don't know how that sounds, but it's, I would say, within the expected range, considering that this has a rounder format in terms of the design of the grill. So it's almost going to be like the Shure SM58. So it's not as harsh, so to speak, with the plosives, but you could definitely tell that it's there. Um, let's sing. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel the glow just thinking of you. All right, so vocal application wise, very similar to the Shure SM58. This has been discontinued. I think it has been refreshed with the Samson Q8X line. I would believe that it has more brightness into that microphone. They have placed more brightness into that microphone. But for any further questions, feel free to comment below. I'm under 5 minutes.